one of the things that I did when I joined the company was to look at like what is fueling our core growth. And what was fueling our core growth was product-led growth motion, which is you sign up for a free trial, and we have hundreds and thousands and millions of users who go through the free trial motion. And in a free trial motion, you have literally minutes to wow the customer through design, through value. And then once they sign up and they pay money, then you have to provide value every single day for them to renew. Conversion is important, renewal is important, and both of these lead to what we call gross dollar retention. And as customers get more value out of the product, they will invite more customers within their own organization. That leads to expansions, and that leads to net NDR, which is net retention, net dollar retention. Now let's peel the onion back a bit. You have hundreds and thousands of users signing up every day. And as you look at the funnel, there is sign up to trial. We call it setup, aha, and habit. And as users are going through that funnel, we have the world's best analytics. We have the funnel. We know where people are dropping off.
Right.
We have to move from where people are dropping off to understanding the core reasons why, and those turn into hypotheses. And those are some of the areas that we go and reduce friction. So reducing friction is such a core part of a self-service product, because if you do that, ultimately it impacts NDR. Now let's take like a product manager, and let's think about the spectrum of how you create the hypothesis. So really awesome product managers are right a lot. They have the right instincts. They can look at the funnel and they can just look at the own experience in the product and speak to maybe 3-4 customers and gain really good insight into what could be going wrong, and they can go and fix it. That's a great point, but not everybody is like that advanced. You need to be in the space for 15 years, 20 years in order to get that instinct. So product managers typically tend to gravitate towards two ends of the spectrum. One, you look at just the funnel analytics and try and deduce what's going on. The other end of the spectrum is to try and talk to every single customer and understand what is happening at scale. Is it possible to talk to 100,000 customers? It's literally impossible to talk to 100,000 customers. So what you end up doing is you start looking at several data sources. You look at an in-product survey through Sprig, or you use Qualtrics for a renewal survey. So you start reading through survey responses. You talk to the contact center and ask them, hey, in your recent intercom chats, what have you learned? And very soon, they have one support person being like the wisdom of the crowd saying, hey, I have these 5 things, and they're really critical. And so the PM can sort of try and deduce what the top themes are. But even there, it's not tied back to the revenue potential. The support person is not going to tell you, hey, is this something that could have been that's happening at scale for hundreds of customers who have like a low ARR, or is this happening to 10 large customers who definitely will churn because this is a significant issue? So the PM has to then take this data. They have to take the revenue data from another system. They have to use their own insights to think through. I have seen this 5 times. It's happened 5 times often. So this looks like a theme. Some PMs will get it. A lot of PMs may not get it because it's just hard to stitch together these different pieces of data. The survey data, there's intercom chats, there's revenue data that's sitting in Salesforce. And then you have to combine all of this and assimilate to build those 6 or 7 big themes that are truly the real factors that cause churn. And so getting to that level where you have like the solid hypothesis of people are dropping in the funnel, you understand the 5 themes that are directly connected to revenue and the revenue impact, and then being able to then act on the ones that have the highest impact. It has become an art, and we wanted to make it a science. And that's why we created this program called the root cause elimination. And we started making it more scientific and having a way to actually measure it. Combine all the data sources, having a way to put the themes together, having a way to prioritize by revenue, and then having a way to measure the outcome, which is you go fix some of these issues. What is the actual outcome you end up driving? How do you know that these fixes are actually reducing friction? And so that's the process that we followed. And we set up this program in the second quarter of this year. And over 2 quarters, we have made significant improvements. I hope that answered your question.